Past administrations have come and gone, and all were aware of these abuses. None were willing to upset the established Washington interests, who not only permitted these abuses, but often profited from them. The political establishment was not only silent in the face of China's economic aggression and human rights abuses, but they often enabled them. As each year passed, as each factory closed in the heartland of America, as each new skyscraper went up in Beijing, American workers grew only more disheartened, and China grew only more emboldened.
这就是战争，这就是经济战争，这是100%的经济战争。
In less than 2 short decades, we've seen, as President Trump has said, the greatest transfer of wealth in the history of the world. Over the past 17 years, China's GDP has grown by more than 9-fold. It has become the second largest economy in the world. Much of this success was driven by American investment in China.
是我们最早告诉了美国政府，让每个美国政府官员墙上有一张我们做的2001年 WTO 签署的以后，从1.3万亿 GDP 到16万亿，大家算算是不是9倍？当时我在华盛顿跟每个人去做简报的时候，我从未见一个人，包括前国防部长、前联席参谋长和前财政部长，包括美国的所谓的美联储的几个董事、牛叉人，包括前主席，他真的没有一个清晰的概念，把2001年1.3万亿的 GDP、4万亿的这个 M2 就是印发货币，到2018年变成了16万亿，然后印了大概是15倍到20倍的这个货币，没有人有这个概念，是我们用那个动感照片，是我们战友之声 N 个战友日以继夜做出来，起到了关键的作用，正好是9倍，9倍的增长，这种经济体，但谁干呢？是你美国人干的。结果美国人你是干什么？你上面刚才的第一条，高楼拔地而起，美国工人越来越没工作。不但如此啊，人权侵犯人权，经济侵略，这谁说的话？我们爆料革命说的。
Beijing's actions have contributed to the United States trade deficit with China that last year ran to more than $400 billion, nearly half of our global trade deficit. As President Trump has said many times, we rebuilt China over the past 25 years. No truer words were spoken, but those days are over.
川普总统绝对不是要你500亿，也绝对不是说跟你说谈一个协议拉倒的。别再说什么脱钩不脱钩这话，咱先不说，这就很明确，现象以前一些坑蒙拐骗是绝对不可能的。
As history will surely note, in less than 3 years, President Donald Trump has changed that narrative forever. No longer will America and its leaders hope that economic engagement alone will transform Communist China's authoritarian state into a free and open society that respects private property, the rule of law, and international rules of commerce.
这个话是多重要？这话谁说的？是我们说的。马云也好，马化腾也好，李彦宏也好，什么丁磊也好，雷军也好，你有财产吗？这个集权就不尊重私有财产。我不再相信靠经济接触就能像你这样了，那我靠啥呀？仅仅脱钩吗？肯定脱钩。咱一会儿再看下面。但是更重要的事情，告诉你，我不仅跟你玩的经济惩罚制裁，绝对不会玩这个。
Instead, as the president's 2017 national security strategy articulated, the United States now recognizes China as a strategic and economic rival. And I can attest firsthand, a strong majority of the American people in the city and on the farm are behind President Trump's clear-eyed vision of the U.S.-China relationship. And the president's stand also enjoys broad bipartisan support in the Congress as well.
啥意思？你拿农民威胁我，你拿美国国会的政治钟摆效应来挑战我，而且你认为我赢不了。现在我告诉你，无论是国会还是农民，都和我站在一起。这不是说的，这是真的。
When our administration took office, China was on track to become the largest economy in the world. Experts predicted that China's economy would surpass the United States economy in just a few short years. But thanks to the bold economic agenda advanced by President Trump, all that has changed. From early on in this administration, this president signed the largest tax cuts and tax reform in American history. We lowered the American corporate tax rate to mirror other corporate rates around the world. We rolled back federal regulation at record levels. We unleashed American energy, and President Trump has stood strong for free and fair trade. The result? America has the strongest economy in the history of the world, and the strongest economy in our own history.
你们说中国是第二大经济体，要很快超过美国。美国仅仅几个税率的调整，这种调整成为最强大的经济体，而且是最真实的强大经济体。
Because of the president's policies, America has added trillions of dollars of wealth to our economy, while China's economy continues to fall behind.
中国丢失的不是数万亿美元，中国的今年绝对是负0，没有6。美国总统敢说你是假的，根本是负数的。
To protect intellectual property rights and the privacy of our citizens and our national security, we've taken strong steps to curtail illegal behavior of Chinese companies like Huawei and ZTE. And we've urged our allies around the world to build secure 5G networks that don't give Beijing control of our most sensitive infrastructure and data as well. And as we've grown stronger economically, President Trump has also signed the largest increases in our national defense in more than a generation. $2.5 trillion of new investment in our national defense just in the last 3 years. We've made the strongest military in the history of the world stronger still.
美国正式宣布，在过去的3年里面增加了2.5万亿美元。2.5亿美元是对谁去的？就对一个目标，共产党。这可不是脱钩准备的，这是要灭你的。2.5万亿美元，那是要打什么战争呢？灭你10回都不拉倒啊！
The Communist Party in China has arrested Christian pastors, banned the sale of Bibles, demolished churches, and imprisoned more than 1 million Muslim Uyghurs.
你毁掉基督教徒，在美国一定记住，共产党他知道，很多老百姓不知道，在美国宪法和美国的政治里面，只要对基督教、天主教徒，就美国的教徒的打击，视同为战争，不论在哪啊，在对这美国的宗教信仰。当你进行威胁和打击的时候，是没有什么狗屁国家主权，还有是内政治权，放狗屁，根本没人在乎你什么内政和外政，也不会在乎你什么国家政，直接就把你灭了。打利比亚的时候，打伊拉克的时候，曾经有过最重要的计划，它对我们的价值观和对我们的宗教产生了巨大的威胁。大家回去看去，美国说你不但威胁中国人民，你把公海变成死海，你不但对我们造成了威胁，而且侵犯人权、经济侵略。你还在威胁我们的宗教，这是多大呀？才会叫法，新疆100多万，官方说100多万啊，但是绝对超过200万。对穆斯林的威胁，这已经是全人类最大的敌人，人前最大的人道灾难大屠杀。
We've held Beijing accountable for its treatment of Muslim minorities in Xinjiang when just last month President Trump imposed visa restrictions on Chinese Communist Party officials as well as sanctions on 20 Chinese public security bureaus and 8 Chinese companies for their complicity in the persecution of Uyghurs and other Chinese Muslims.
美国都以为共产党把它引导为把穆斯林当为敌人，所谓的反恐战争，看着美国让你看到，我没把穆斯林当敌人，在中国的穆斯林，你的残害我要保护。这美国有多厉害，这个国家有多伟大。
And as millions have taken to the streets in peaceful protest, we've spoken out on behalf of the people of Hong Kong. And President Trump has made it clear from early on that there must be a peaceful resolution that respects the rights of the people of Hong Kong, as outlined in the 1984 Sino-British Joint Declaration.
大家要记住这个话有多么的重要，这句话对香港。1984年的中英联合声明是什么声明？港人治港，立法会港人选出，特首港人选出。2012年必须完成港人选出自己的特首的港人治港，立法会选举。中国共产党对香港只有国防和土地所有权，驻港部队只是象征性的。然后列举了下边120条，王八蛋的现在共产党全部都撕毁了。你先不兑现1984年的联合声明，你搞了遣返法，你搞了执法黑屋，你在香港绑架人，人家才上街头抗议的，暴力的是你，欺骗人家是你。共产党说人家香港是暴力，人家说叫和平抗议。川普总统一开始就明确表示，必须有一个尊重香港人权的和平解决方案。也是你只要敢去戒严，就你看就怎么收拾你，而你必须兑现中英联合声明所概述那样，对整个香港一锤定音，和平革命必须兑现中英联合声明， 港人治港，香港自由选举，而且你不能动手，太重要了。
These are all historic actions, and no president before has so vigorously advanced America's interests in our relationship with China.
从来，就像昨天美国朋友跟我说的，没有一个美国政府官员说过这话，干过这事儿，也没有任何人像川普中的明确你要兑现1984年的中英两个声明，港人治港，立法会选举，这就是5大诉求的核心之一，必须真普选，选香港特首，选香港立法会，太了不起了。
On the trade front, this past May, after months of painstaking negotiations, resulted in mutual agreement on many key matters. At the last moment, China backed away from a 150-page agreement, sending both sides back to square one.
150协议放弃了，说话不说话了。
Now, President Trump still believes Beijing wants to make a deal, and we welcome the support for American agriculture in the new Phase 1 agreement and hope it can be signed soon at the APEC summit in Chile this week. But China knows there's a whole range of structural and significant issues between our two countries that also must be addressed.
防火墙必须取消，双方贸易市场准入必须平等，货币操纵国这事不会给你拿下去的。结构性改革就包含了政治改革，中国不能一党一制，必须是2党制。大家记住啊，我今天第一次告诉大家，在150协议里明确告知，所有中美协议贸易纠纷管辖权优先地美国，以后在跟中国之间任何的诉状不存在管辖地的问题，除非脱钩了，你乱来。任何公司，不管你在国内什么公司，必须接受美国是优先管辖地。美国朋友说白了，你原来没兑现的，你马上兑现；你这回该签的协议，你赶快给我签了。这个 APEC 峰会。第3个，我现在已经定义为你集权组织独裁，第一次定义为你就是独裁，而且你具有经济侵略、人权犯罪，在香港正准备犯罪。
China is also using its One Belt, One Road initiative to establish footholds in ports around the world, ostensibly for commercial purposes, but those purposes could eventually become military. We see now the flag of Chinese ownership flying today in ports from Sri Lanka to Pakistan to Greece.
这是我过去2年一直说的啊，表面上是为了商业目的，但这些目的最终可能变成军事目的。文贵2年前爆料就说了吧，今天从斯里兰卡到巴基斯坦到希腊，我们看到了中国旗帜在港口的飘扬，那都已经中共化了啊，到国化了。
The international community must never forget that its engagement with Taiwan does not threaten the peace, it protects peace on Taiwan and throughout the region. America will always believe that Taiwan's embrace of democracy shows a better path for all the Chinese people.
本来台湾应该得到更多的，但是由于他最近的表现，彭斯副总统很不悦悦啊，没说那么重，失去了最大的机会。台湾未来会明白的。
But nothing in the past year has put on display the Chinese Communist Party's antipathy to liberty so much as the unrest in Hong Kong. Hong Kong has served as an important gateway between China and the wider world for 150 years. Hong Kong is one of the freest economies in the world, with strong independent legal institutions and a lively free press, and it's home to hundreds of thousands of foreign residents.
香港是全世界人民的城市，是全世界人民尊重的城市，是全世界人权自由和国际开放的城市的模范。你在与世界人民为敌了。
Hong Kong is a living example of what can happen when China embraces liberty. And yet, for the last few years, Beijing has increased its interventions in Hong Kong and engaged in actions to curtail the rights and liberties of its people. Rights and liberties that were guaranteed through a binding international agreement of one country, two systems.
一国两制协议是保证香港的繁荣稳定的基础。一国两制证明了香港这个地方证明中国人种没问题，不像共产党这个王八蛋说的中国人太多，人这个素质太差，不能适合自由民主，放屁！这香港是最好的例子，也就是你把共产党的独裁制度变成一个民主的宗教信仰自由的制度，中国就会变成香港。
But President Trump has been clear. As he said in his words, the United States stands for liberty. We respect the sovereignty of nations. But America also expects Beijing to honor its commitments And President Trump has repeatedly made it clear that it would be much harder for us to make a trade deal if the authorities resort to the use of violence against protesters in Hong Kong.
他不是将更难达成协议，是不可能达成协议。不能达成协议是怎么办？脱钩，取消你自贸区协议，港币和美元脱钩，这是核心呢，这就是核心呢。
I'm pleased to observe that Hong Kong authorities have withdrawn the extradition bill that sparked the protests in the first place, and Beijing has shown some restraint.
共产党本来要戒严的，自从川普总统说这话以后，你立马撤回了引渡法案。你不是不怕美国吗？你不是说美国干涉你内政吗？你别怕呀！你欺负香港老百姓啊，把10几岁孩子关起来呀！你这个不要脸的共产党和香港政府啊！你别怕美国呀！人民告诉你了吧？就是明确告诉你，敢去动一动试试，老子弄死你，就这么简单。
In the days ahead, I can assure you, the United States will continue to urge China to show restraint, to honor its commitments, and respect the people of Hong Kong. To the millions in Hong Kong who have been peacefully demonstrating to protect your rights these past months, we stand with you. We are inspired by you, and we urge you to stay on the path of nonviolent protest.
我可以向香港保证，你敢对香港动手，我保证我让中国保持克制，信守承诺。信守承诺就是不能戒严，不能派解放军啊，尊重香港人民，你不能再来黑的。在过去几个月里的香港人的和平示威，就是香港咱们战友们千万别上他当，咱不能变成暴力的。我们与你站在一起，够意思吧？够意思吧？这是多大的事啊！一个国家说我和你站在一起，就差说了，香港我来保护。香港以后不是英国制，是美国制。
When Deng Xiaoping's reform and opening policy encouraged engagement and exchange with the outside world, the United States responded with open arms. We welcomed China's rise. We celebrated the remarkable accomplishment of 600 million people lifting themselves out of poverty. And America invested more than any other nation in China's economic resurgence.
我们希望中国人民过得好，希望共产党灭亡。你要知道，他现在是共产党是一个独裁。所以你中国今天强大是我美国人投资的，而且是基于邓小平的改革开放，不是你今天所谓的挑战美国一带一路。
All that Beijing is doing today, from the party's great firewall in cyberspace, or to that great wall of sand in the South China Sea, from their distrust of Hong Kong's autonomy or their repression of people of faith, all demonstrate that it's the Chinese Communist Party that has been decoupling from the wider world for decades.
更广阔的世界脱钩，就你早他妈脱钩了，你共产党，你压根儿就没跟我挂过钩，你是假挂钩。这句话说的有多重要？看着没？你早就跟我脱钩了。第一步脱钩，你必须像我这样活着，对待人民，对待宗教，对待信仰。你没做到，你都在骗我。中国几十年一直在脱钩啊。
President Xi himself, I'm told, said in a once secret speech shortly after his rise as party general secretary that China must conscientiously prepare for all aspects of long-term cooperation and struggle between the two social systems. He also told his colleagues at that time not to underestimate the resilience of the West, and there was wisdom in those words.
这话谁先报的？郭文贵报的。郭文贵在华盛顿报的，这是真实的文件呢，绝密文件呢。这个我们的彭斯副总统啊，又开始引用郭文贵的文件了。咱不反袭，只灭共啊！他认为美国弱了，他没有想，他也说知道美国一旦要是调整的话，了不得啊！战友们，当我和大家细致的分享这一段以后，现在美国想干啥呢？中共，你赶快签协议，这智利签了协议啥意思？你认服，你认软。香港你也别进去戒严，答应5大诉求，你别嘚瑟。南海的事儿你放弃，台湾你甭想进去，在中国你别再抓新疆人，对西藏人也别再打压。签完那个智利的协议，接下来的结构性改革是逐渐深入。你想再想过去跟对付美国不可能了，说白了，因为美国朋友把他给哄到杀猪台上去，给你安乐的、开心的、听着音乐的，慢慢放学死，就这么简单。然后很客气的告诉你，如果你不自己上去，那我都准备好了，美国2.5万亿美元的军队在你家门口等着呢，就是揍死你、灭了你， 然后对你的各种罪行一一给你说了一遍。我都知道你干了啥，我也知道你过去干了啥，我也知道你想干啥。从台湾、新疆、西藏，从这个宗教文化、南海、经济、美国劳工、NBA、美国文化，没有一样没提到。然后你老老实实服软，上台子，就是支离把协议签了，上台子啊，叫我把你宰了，把你宰了，因为会有一个新的生命的出来，就是他们所说的，让中国人真正的和西方和美国保持了一个繁荣稳定、强大的中国。而不是你强大的共产党。彭斯副总统就是明确告诉你，就是灭掉你共产党，不存在脱不脱钩，你早就把钩脱了，一切选项尽在我这个手中。我几年前都准备好打你了，修理你了，给你机会了，你谈了150页，你毁了，你想玩我，你挑拨我们内部的这个政治斗争，利用我们内部，利用绑架我们农民，影响我选举。你在亚洲想成大啊？你以为美国软了？美国没软，就这么简单。你想活吗？想活着，新生命是吧？现在先上去，先上那个台子上，先签个东西，先把你的金融开放，先把你家保险柜打开，让美国人随便在中国跟美国一样啊，防火墙你必须取消。接下来几个改革必须是关键问题，美国法律对中美的所有合作有约束力，而且美国在亚洲一定是大老大，你当不了老大。南海给你搬了，必须搬了，不搬我给你炸了。香港未来一定是在美国监管之下。大家记住，香港基本上就等于在昨天宣布了，你敢打香港我就打你，你敢戒严我就揍你。那就是过去的100年英国管制下的香港将成为万年美国管制下香港，就叫过去英国的香港变成美国香港。昨天基本就宣布这了，把你的每一条罪状，每一个想干的事儿都一一的给你列清楚。然后你知道，按照英国普通法，按美国人的逻辑思维，你有罪，你犯了天大的罪。现在我不杀你，给你个赎罪的机会，签了协议吧，不签就啪就灭了你了，就这么简单。亲爱的战友们，昨天彭斯副总统的演讲的意义有多重大？彭斯副总统的演讲开辟了个多伟大的未来，可以是爆料革命以来最大的收获，真正的开启了全球灭共、全球联合灭共的新纪元。共产党已经进了棺材板了，现在真的要开始钉钉子了。你觉得美国人还能给他未来13个月叫他这样下去吗？香港才敢戒严吗？他还敢继续关押西藏的、新疆的那些100-200万人吗？中国的经济真的能撑得住吗？美国还继续给他投资吗？还能一系列出现耐克吗？纳斯达克还允许他投资吗？美元还能让他一直往中国流吗？不可能，就这么简单。他想打台湾的计划，他还敢打吗？不敢打了。昨天都给你把事说明了，用一个最绅士君子的声音，客客气气的告诉了你。现在给你好说好劝，依法审判，依法判决，依法吊死你，不给你玩邪的。
所以我好愿意让那小蚂蚁变成那串串爱